The Teacher of the Year is definitely one of our most coveted awards. One of the reasons the Mets section is the best in the country is because if you took a survey of Metropolitan PGA professionals, Teacher of the Year would rank only behind Player of the Year as the award most of our members would love to win. There are many great players and great teachers in our section, and so to be singled out takes something special. It takes years of experience and a lifetime of learning. It takes giving back and helping others along the way, and it takes a passion and a love, and it takes a lot of help from others. Mike Diffley has been teaching beginners to competitive tournament players for a long time. He's discovered and promoted a new way of helping his students by using their mind. At close to 50 years old, he went back to school and learned a new craft. He earned a certification as a sports hypnotist, a hypnotist in general. He's been working on his craft and combining it with his golf knowledge to help many of his students, from club members to college players to professionals on many tours. Mike Diffley has been playing and teaching golf for a long time. He took his first lesson in 1971. He was low medalist in the U.S. Juniors in 1975. He gave his first golf lesson as a PGA professional in 1983, and he won the Met Open in 1993, which was one of only many of the events that he has won. He's also taken lessons from legendary teachers, and he has coached some of our section's best players. He presents his teaching concepts at our seminars. He's our tournament chairman, and he's a coach to many. This isn't the first award, and this isn't his first award, and not likely to be his last. But I know that this one is very, very special to the Diff. So please help me welcome and congratulate Mike Diffley as our 2013 Teacher of the Year.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking around. I know I'm looking forward to seeing Rick talk to Eddie Merrins and Joe Moresco, two classic golf professionals. Growing up in New York, playing in the Mets section since I'm 14 years old in the junior events, it's a thrill to be named Teacher of the Year, to be honest. I always dreamed of standing up here holding the New York State Open trophy, but this is maybe better, because it took longer. That would have taken 3 days to win. This took 30 years of teaching. I want to thank a number of people who have been involved in my career and my life, because they're both intermingled. I have a bunch of friends and supporters for the last 25 years, of which I know are in this room. If you've been around the same area in your life, which I have, you develop some incredible friendships, and these friends, I'm just going to roll off some names, and some of them are golf pros and some of them not, but they've had a lot to do, and I just want to acknowledge them. Jack Druga, Mike Gilmore, Ed Kelly, Frank Darby, Ronnie Kopp, who's booked my lessons for 26 years and knew which ones to put in pencil and not, Mike Sullivan, and my assistants the last couple of years, Joe DiDomenico and Phil Wildermuth. I also see many of my ex-assistants here, friendships I treasure. Just awesome to still be involved with you guys whenever you need it. Hopefully I call you back quick enough. As far as a teacher, some people that have influenced me. My older brother, Pat, he was my first coach. He threw me 100 balls a day, wiffle balls, lefty and righty, from the age of 5 to 10. We never could figure out why I never struck out. Another person that's had a huge influence in my teaching and playing career is Tom Patry, the Director of Instruction at Friars Head. Tom is my personal coach for 20 years. I used to go up and meet him at 7 a.m. at Westchester and still leave once or twice a year at 4:30 in the morning to meet him on the back tee at Friars Head at 7 a.m. And last person that helped influence me in my coaching is Frank Darby. You all know Frank is our helper in the tournaments and the coach at St. John's. Frank and I have been rivals, friends, and corroborators for 30 years. I met him in a high school match. I beat him, but Never forget that. And he could play. The players on the team never remember that Frank could play. I had to show him some old pictures. Along the way, 3 organizations that were incredible to me in all these years, and I have a relationship with all 3 for 25 plus years. One is Pelham Country Club. It's been my home and the place that allowed me to be the kind of professional I want to be. A Met section teacher player. Wow, what a dream. They've been kind, considerate, generous, and understanding of everything I wanted to do. I could not thank them more. I raised my children through the club's support and have been able to have a wonderful life in Westchester. Secondly, St. John's University. I see a couple of my ex-teammates in the room, a couple of ex-players. Frank couldn't make it. They got in on a flight from Florida last night at midnight. And we don't want to see Frank when he doesn't have enough sleep. You don't want to see him. St. John's, I played golf there a long time ago, but I've never lost the connection. There was a gentleman named Doc Gimler, who was like a second dad to me, who many of you know and many of you don't. There's only been 3 coaches in all the years of the golf team, and Frank has succeeded Doc, but I'll never forget Doc, and Frank has done an incredible job. And the fact that he allows me to work with his players, 3 of which have won 4 of the last Met Amateurs. So pretty incredible success Frank has over there, getting these incredible young players. And the last organization that I have to speak about is the Met PGA. I've been on the board a long time. I've been involved since junior golf. Can you imagine that? And it never stops. Charlie is incredible. Jeff, the staff, the people sitting here at this board, the guys winning the awards. Everybody wants to get better. Something I've made a goal in my life is to try to get better. And they do it every day, and I'm just proud to be associated with them. In closing, I have one line. In life and in golf, change is inevitable. Embrace it. Try and choose how you're going to change. Thanks again for this wonderful award. I'm truly honored. Thank you.